What is up, everybody? It's Revv time. This is a weird one. I'm getting set up to start demoing this amplifier on my own personal channel, but I also am going to start using this amp more on this channel so we can start diving into things. But what inspired this whole thing was the clean channel is so sweet on this. And the way you're hearing it is not actually direct. I know this amp's been demoed and done, there's been some performances. I've actually done 2 with it using the direct outs, but right now the way you're hearing it is actually on my cabinet in another room, and I've got it mic'd up with my my Royer and my 57, and it's a V30 speaker in a 2x12 Bogner oversized cab. Anyways, I'll eventually, dive into this guy much more, but it was just sounding so sweet. I caught myself doing kind of what I would consider almost pedal steel-ish riffs, and I thought maybe you guys would like to learn them, because if anything, they're just kind of funny. I mean, you could even be like a major gent or core metal dude, and if you got this out, even for the sake of just getting somebody to like, what? It's just kind of fun. So I'm just going to show you a couple, and I'll keep it in the key of A. One of them is this one. And what that is it's basically going from A to D to A. So I'll play it really slow. You're going to start at the, 9th speed bump on the B string, and you're going to bend up to the A. And then underneath that, on the same fret, but on the E string, you're going to plant that 3rd. And then you'll let it come back down. And then you're going to go down to the 7th fret on the B string. And then you're going to grab back at the 9th fret on the G string. There's your 5th, but you're going to bend that up to the 6th. And then on top of that, to get this interval, because you're just trying to get this. And then you'll come back down. So that's a really fun one, and it's also great just as an exercise to get your pitch bends, the bends on your pitch together. It depends on what guitar you're using. If it's a hardtail, you have to get used to it that way. This one is actually floating, which is nice because I can still use the trem arm too to give it a little bit more of that pedal steel effect. And then you can keep going down, but it also develops finger strength. So I'll do it one more time really slow. And you can start with your 2nd finger or your ring finger, it doesn't matter. So that one's really fun. This one's a little bit harder. It's in the same key. We're going to start at the 12th fret, and we all know how to do this one. Because that's just, a rocker. It'd be the same thing. But we're treating it more like a pedal steel thing, so it's easy to go this way. But what I'm trying to create is this. using bends. So I missed it. So I literally just did this. But to do it with bends, to make it more pedal steel, it's a lot harder, and even I miss it once in a while. But that's a really fun one. So really slow. That's where it gets hard, because you only want this to come down a half step while you're planting your second finger on the 11th fret. And then you're going to do the same exact move, a full step down. And that's a little bit easier. And then you're just playing the root and third interval. I'm a little rusty at it, but I haven't done it in a while, but you get the idea. Those are just really fun. And if you're in the key of G, you do the same thing. Or an E. Oops. But you just have to do that one really slow until you get the feel of the bend underneath your fingers. Okay, so that's my my country Joe, I don't know what I was doing thing, but I just thought it'd be fun for you guys to learn some of that stuff, maybe get it under your fingers, especially when you're playing like a really nice clean tone and you just kind of want to noodle around or just get some new ideas going. That stuff is really fun, and like I said, if anything else, if you pull that off during a solo at some point anywhere, it'll definitely turn heads, because people aren't really used to hearing guitar players do that kind of stuff as much. So, thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.